Donald Trump was busy telling the cameras that Macron is perfect and they have a very special relationship. The US president said, "I will get that piece of dandruff off you, we have to make him perfect because he is perfect?" Trump was speaking to the cameras while declaring his French counterpart a special friend. He added, "Mr. President, they are all saying what a great relationship we have and it is not fake news. Finally, it is not fake news. It is a great honor, we do have a very special relationship. It is great to be with you and you're a special friend." Experts have warned it could be a way to exert influence after it was revealed that Mr. Macron's approach to dealing with his egoistic American counterpart is more psychological than strategic, according to French political scientist Pascal Boniface. He told France's Europe 1 radio, "Mr. Macron's approach to dealing with Donald Trump is far more psychological than strategic. He knows that Mr. Trump has a huge ego and that all he needs to do in order to appease him is to butter him up. Macron is a realist, he knows that Trump is going to be around for most of his mandate, maybe even longer because we cannot exclude the possibility that he will be re-elected. His aim is to shower Mr. Trump with compliments, while never veering away from his own political line and openly discussing their differences of opinion." The dandruff incident follows a series of awkward embraces between the two leaders as Trump declared their relationship is not fake news. Donald Trump shared an awkward moment with Emmanuel Macron when he reached across to wipe his suit. "I will get that piece of dandruff off you." Donald Trump. Only seconds into the visit, the French president appeared to surprise Trump by negating his famous firm handshake with a double kiss. Melania Trump, who briefly lived in Paris, seemed more comfortable and also embraced her French counterpart Brigitte Macron. A 21-gun salute echoed across the South Lawn and a flute-playing fife and drum corps, in red-coated uniforms and tri-corner hats, marched by Trump and Macron and their wives, Melania Trump and Brigitte Macron. The two leaders were then to launch into a morning of talks expected to include how to salvage the 2015 Iran nuclear deal, which Trump wants to withdraw the United States from unless European powers strengthen its terms. Emmanuel Macron is expected to urge Mr. Trump not to tear up the 2015 nuclear deal with Iran, something the U.S. leader previously said has terrible flaws. Mr. Trump said unless European allies including France fix these problems he will re-impose sanctions on Tehran, which would leave the nuclear pact on the brink of collapse. Mr. Macron said after he arrived in Washington on Monday, "This visit is very important in our current context, with so many uncertainties, troubles and at times threats." In the evening, the Trumps are to host the Macrons at the first state dinner conducted by Trump since he took power. Trump, in welcoming remarks, thanked France for joining with the United States and Britain in launching airstrikes in Syria earlier this month in response to a chemical weapons attack blamed on Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He said he and Macron had developed over the past year a wonderful friendship that is a testament to the enduring friendship that binds our two nations. Macron, in his remarks, called for the two countries to work together against Islamist militants, on North Korea and Iran, on free and fair trade, and on climate change. He said, "It is together that we will counter the proliferation in weapons of mass destruction, whether it is in North Korea or in Iran." The French president alluded to Trump's withdrawal last year from the Paris Climate Accord, saying we do not always agree on this solution, but stressed the fate of our children is at stake.